I went into the drugstore the other day, right? And I wanted to buy some paper towels. And it was a kind like with the swoop in it, you know. And I like that kind because kind of like that swoop. So I went on back to the place where they keep those paper towels. And there was the boy there sitting there, and he was doing something with the shelf. And so I asked that boy, I said, "Where is that towel with the swoop on it?" And he said, "Well, I don't know what towel you're talking about." And he said it just like that. "I don't know what towel you're talking about," in kind of a rude way. And so I said, I was very polite. I said, "It's the one with the orange and red swoop." I tried to be very polite. And I said, "It's the one that absorbs a lot." And he was very rude to me. He said, "Well, I don't know which ones absorb a lot. I don't know what kind of, he was just very rude." And I don't appreciate that sort of rudeness coming from the younger generation, where they just sort of like look at you, you know, and just like they throw it back at you. They don't care. And he knew what I wanted because I kind of described that thing that was on the towel. He knew exactly what I wanted. So I didn't, I ended up like not getting the towel. I didn't, I had to buy like this replacement, just like the one that was some other one that was sitting there. And I brought it back and I was able to clean up, but it took a lot more of the pieces of that towel. I don't appreciate that at all in this younger generation. Now, you meet an older person on the street, I tell you, they would say something like they call you sir, or if you was a woman, they'd call you ma'am. That used to happen a long time ago. You'd walk into a store and they'd say, "Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am." That used to happen. It's just a polite thing to do. If they could remember, but they don't, they can't remember, and somehow over the generations, we've taken a step backwards. I don't know what made me think of talking about that. Just sort of just like popped into my head. I guess it's just you see that a lot on the street. You just see people bumping into one another. You see it at the store all the time. You go into a coffee shop and just someone walks up to you. They just will sit there with their little thing, and they won't even say anything to you. But there's some places you go to and they're real friendly, and I like that. I tend to go to those sort of places. So I guess that's about it for me today.